Alright everyone, welcome back to the Mae Young Classic, and with it, welcome back to match number 2 of the first round here in this prestigious tournament. Tonight it will be the match that you see on the bottom left of this tournament graphic here. It will be the Black Lotus herself, Shirai, going one-on-one with Zelina Vega. The winner, of course, moving on to take on the woman who beat Bayley in the first episode of the Mae Young Classic, that being Shayna Baszler. So that being said, we take it to the ring, and we take it to what in some ways is a David and Goliath situation. Zelina Vega, for the first time in years, steps inside the ring, not as a manager, but as a wrestler. And not just to take on any wrestler, but to take on Shirai herself. Think about it, there's no denying the talents of Zelina Vega. She made a name for herself on the independent circuit, being a wrestler, but she left all that behind to go and be a manager, to go and be the clientele for Andrade Cien Almas. And you have to question, if it's been that long since she's been in the ring, is the talent still there? Is she still on the same levels and capabilities that she had all those years ago? And if she is, well, how much of them is she going to need in order to topple the woman that she has to face here tonight? Because let's not make any mistakes about it. It's not as if Zelina Vega's stepping back into the ring. It's not as if this is a tune-up match for her. No, she's been shoved into the deep end at the bottom of the ninth. Because this is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the greatest Japanese women's wrestlers of all time. You take a look at the accolades of Shirai. 3 times awarded by Tokyo Sports as the Joshi Pro Wrestler of the Year. Won everything there was to win in Stardom. The figurehead almost of Stardom, and with it almost the figurehead of Japanese women's wrestling. It is not as if Zelina Vega has a charity match here. She has got to not just try and warm herself up, she has got to jump right into the deep end and find everything that made her a wrestler, everything that she had, all those talents that she had years ago. She's going to need them, and she may even need more to beat this woman, because it's not as if it's going to be a cakewalk. It's a long road uphill. Can Zelina Vega make it happen? And if Vega can somehow find a way to knock off Shirai here tonight, can she go on to knock off Shayna Baszler in the next round? Oh, cheap shot early on from Vega there. Look out here though, Shirai didn't take that too kindly, comes back with a wheelbarrow arm drag there, and immediately Vega trying to roll outside of the ring. I realize as well is that we, for the most part, sort of don't really know what to expect from Zelina Vega here. Shirai has all the hype going for her. We know what Shirai can do in a ring. We don't really know what Zelina Vega will bring to the table here tonight. And the question is, on top of that, is Zelina Vega focused? Is she in the zone? Because we know that she's bringing in a new client on the next episode of SmackDown, so it's clear she's still focused on that role at hand. She's still focused on everything that she's doing with Andrade and company, whoever that company may be. So the question is she at 100% focus? And if she isn't, then what hope does she have of beating one of the finest women's wrestlers, not just in the world right now, but of all time? These are the questions you got to ask yourself. This is the cutthroat industry that we are in, and this is the Mae Young Classic. There are no do-overs. There's no second opportunity. You lose, out you go. So Zelina Vega right now, yes, she's been focusing on Andrade. Yes, she's been focusing on the company that's going to be joining Andrade and Zelina in the next episode of SmackDown. But is she focused here? After years out of the ring, is she ready and able to step back into it and try and topple Shirai, who comes in with a basement dropkick there, straight into the face of Zelina Vega? Look out now, full head of steam. Who knows what Shirai's going to do here? Handspring moonsault. Made it look easy as well, but then again, when you're Io Shirai, you can make anything look easy. Shirai looking to finish it off right here, right now. Crossface, arms under the chin as well. Zelina Vega may have difficulties breathing, and she's nowhere near the ropes. Jessica Carr in position. Will the tap out be made? Yeah. Shirai didn't look like she had all the force put into it. She didn't have her shoulders pinned back all the way. And that gave Vega the opportunity that she needed to break out of it. Nice chop in the chest, but Vega, that's the wrong thing to be doing. You are just inviting Shirai. You have your arms down at your side, not your arms up, swinging at Io Shirai. Don't give her these opportunities. You're the one who's the David in this situation, not the Goliath. Io Shirai, though, is most certainly the Goliath. So the question will be, will this follow that old-time tale? Or will the story be rewritten tonight, and will Goliath conquer David? Basement dropkick in the corner. Here we go. Cover made. Only a 1 count though. Good credit where it's due. Vega is getting the shoulder up there. Triangle. Legs wrapped around the neck there, but Vega slips her way out of it. Nicely done there. Oh, good forearm. Good wind up on that one. Level to Shirai is down, but far from out. Shoulder up at 1 there. Here we go now. Wrapping her leg around the body of Io Shirai. Has the arm as well. Stretching it back. Nice work from Zelina Vega thus far. But she's getting her moves in, but I wouldn't say she's running away right now with what she's executing either. She's making it look good. There's no doubt about it, but she's not really... She's hitting moves where she's not following up on them. It's almost like she's going through the motions, which is the worst thing that she can be doing right now. She needs to just act like she's been doing this full time, and that she never took a break. Oh, here we go. Vega coming back with some forearms there. No, nicely done. Back rake on Shirai as well. Maybe the cog's starting to shake off the cobwebs, waking herself back up and remembering what brought her to the dance all those years ago. But Shirai has always been at that dance, and she's not interested in letting someone who walked away from it a number of years ago come back and try and take her spot. Vega gets her way out of that arm lock there, and now slamming Io Shirai down. Nicely done there. Here we go now. What are we going to see? Has her in stump puller submission here, stretching the leg back of Io Shirai. Could Io Shirai have to tap out here? Vega, you can see the determination and the anger in her face. She was trying as best as she could to make Shirai tap out there, but it wasn't happening. Vega comes in, Hurricanrana, hooks the leg here. Jessica Carr in position. Could this be enough? Oh, 2 count and not much more. But she's staying on it, or at least she was before Shirai brought out the counter. Never mind, another counter from Vega. She's waking up here. The fight is coming back in Zelina Vega. Andrade and everything else will have to stay on the back burner for now. She needs to stay focused here. She's looking focused, but she needs to keep focused. She needs to stop with these laughing at Io Shirai while she's in the corner. She needs to beat her down. And that's exactly what she's looking to do here now, and with authority as well. Shirai being sent into the turnbuckle over and over again, 10 times over. Look out here, winding up that elbow drop, and I think she brought it down to the back of her neck there. Big right hands coming in there as well from Zelina Vega now. Tell you what, she's looked better than I think I was giving her credit for. She's definitely trying to prove that data's wrong here, but if you ask me, she's still got some ways to go to finish off Io Shirai. Nice neck crank there. Shirai goes down, into the cover goes Vega. Will this do it? No! Because the question is as well, is the opponent for the winner of this match watching backstage? Is Shayna Baszler? Does she have an eye on what's going on backstage? Does she have an eye as well on that trophy right there and then? Because of course it's not only the Mae Young Classic trophy that you're winning, it's the SmackDown Women's title that goes along with it as well. Does Shayna Baszler have one eye on one? And another eye on what's going on in the matchup right now. And comes Shirai. There's been a lot of striking in this match so far. I think it's safe to say, oh, big high kick there. Look at the speed from Shirai. They don't call her the genius of the sky for nothing. The speed at which Shirai went with there. Vega up to her feet, but she's staggering. She doesn't have a damn clue where she is. Shirai shoulders. Beautiful plancha from the top rope. And after back-to-back moves, it could be all she wrote. Top rope, springboard moonsault, stick a fork in it. Vega tried, but she still fights on. I thought that was it. I thought it was all she wrote there, all said and done. Game over. Vega kicks out. And that may have been a bad idea. Look out. Standing moonsault. Cover made. Jessica Karen to count. Is it all over? Still no. Is the Shirai having to start the question now? Is Goliath having to think about what they have to do to conquer David? Is it getting into a worrying moment? Is Vega going to be able to survive off of resiliency? Look out. Oh! Great side kick there. Corner on the money. Vega to the top rope. Shirai could be out. And a moonsault onto Shirai herself. Talk about disrespect. But oh, if anyone's going to be able to kick out of her own move, it's going to be Shirai. Vega thought she had her there. Not to be. But what more does she need? She has impressed greatly thus far. But she needs more. Because the moonsault wasn't enough. Does she take a move out of the playbook of Andrade? Does she go for the hammerlock DDT to try and finish off Shirai? At the start of this match, I was questioning how would she be able to get everything going. Now I'm questioning how will she be able to beat Shirai. That says a lot about what Zelina Vega has brought to the dance here. She has walked back onto that floor and in many ways has seemed like she's never missed a beat. Shirai, Hurricane, oh my goodness, check out the strength of Vega. What a counter. Quarter, powerbomb, is it over? Still not to be. But now it's getting close, now it's getting tight. The opportunities are coming thick and fast for Vega, and they seem to be fading. For Shirai, could David beat Goliath here this evening? Not if Shirai has anything to say. Coming back in with the uppercut there. Into the turnbuckle we go. Look out here. Not a place you want to be. Shirai throwing Vega to the outside. What are we going to see here? Shirai coming in. Hammerstein spiking her. Spike DDT on the outside. And all of a sudden, Vega ain't moving. Shirai is in. Moonsault. And the tale is rewritten tonight. Goliath beats David. Shirai moves on to the quarterfinals. Vega had a fight of her life. She was giving it everything. She even used Shirai's own move against her. But it just wasn't enough. There came the ending. And after that, it was elementary. The moonsault connected. It doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting back up. Great, great work. It has to be said from Zelina Vega. But it just wasn't enough. In the semi-finals, it will be the Queen of Spades against the Black Lotus. It will be Shirai against Shayna Baszler. But the question is, next time we're here for the Mae Young Classic, who's facing the boss Sasha Banks? We'll find out just before the bell rings. But there's the Shirai. Oh, wait a minute! From behind! Baszler! Baszler trying to get a one-up on Shirai. Key refuted clutch, locked in on Shirai in a preview for the semi-finals. Baszler in from behind, Shirai never saw it coming, and Shirai will fade out, tapping out now if she does that in the semis. It's Baszler moving on to the finals. Shirai, your winner here tonight, but Baszler sending the message above all.